to another Monday Night at the Beat. Here's a shout out to the Albuquerque Tango Festival. We will see you all this weekend. And I look forward to, well, we look forward to a lot of fun dancing and seeing some friends. Right, so what's this class about?
The hurricane.
Eventually, one of the end goals, but not necessarily entirely, is something we call the hurricane spin. And why do we call it the hurricane spin?
Fast Colgada.
It's like a fast single-axis Colgada. But what's the purpose of it?
Fun.
Fun, yes. It is a little bit of a thrill ride. But think more functionally, like what can we do with this tool?
Navigation.
Navigation, especially if it's a very slow hurricane, and we can go really slowly. But what can we accent as leaders?
8 through 16.
Yeah. So very slow for navigation, or even when I'm going slow, I can still accent. If you notice, I'm taking shorter steps, but faster, so I can still accent the little tiny notes. It replaces what idea in tango? It's a substitute that can be used in addition to, or instead of, the hiro. Right, the hiro, the follower goes around the leader. In this, what happens? The leader goes around the follower. But in order for this to work, what do we need?
Trust.
It is.
Yes, it's a trust move, just like all the Colgadas. Okay, it's a counterweight, or even Volcadas, so it's an extreme trust move beyond the normal trust that we have in tango.
So start from the beginning. What did we do in the beginning of the class?
Yeah, how have we initiated it so far? What did we use to initiate it? What initial step?
Side step.
Thank you. Yes, a side step. And the easiest way is to go which direction? The leader's left. Okay, so maybe try to line up the line of dance and go in that way. And then what can you do, leaders, at that point?
Invade.
How?
Step in.
Yeah, step in with the right foot. And step in, and it's actually more starting to step where? Why is my partner experiencing a Colgada or a hanging out or away feeling?
Centrifugal.
Yes, especially if we go fast enough, there's a centrifugal force. But even if we go slow, what am I doing? Let's say we don't do any turning and I just make a side step, and then what? If I want to send Cristina into a Colgada, what do I do? I can't, if I just release her, nothing.
Step into the space.
Yeah, so.
And then followers in the practice exercise, what 2 points of our bodies that's resting back in their arms? The upper back and the lower back. Yeah? So it's not just the lower back, it's not just the upper back.
What kind of Colgada posture is this called? From previous classes? Yes, thank you, Vanessa. Hips under the rib cage, very straight line. Leaders try to do the same thing. You are not immune to posture. If your posture is like this, will that help you?
No.
No, because all your weight's forward instead of going further back, balancing your partner into counterweight. What's my secret for making really tight, fast movements with my footwork?
The hook. Hits his
So
collar out.
turn out, yeah. Turn in, turn out. And you don't have to do so much. I'm exaggerating right now. There's just a little bit of turning in and out.
Followers, what are we doing with that free leg?
Hanging.
Yes, there's always a part of our free leg that's resting on the floor, and it doesn't have to be so far away from our standing leg, but we don't want to clamp our legs together because one of their legs is in between our legs, yeah?
The past like 4 or 5 videos I think have all been Colgada related. So if you go to Tangostudent page on Yahoo. Those days. On YouTube. And you can keep this in here. You don't have to, just look at the videos because we mentioned concepts again and again, the posture concept. And followers, what are you also trying to use to help you?
Embrace.
Yes, your embrace is very, very important. Are you pushing down?
No.
What are you doing?
Hanging out.
Lateral.
Relax.
Yeah, trim control. If you're spinning out one way, you pull that way. If you're going the other way, you pull back in this way. Use your embrace to keep you where?
On up your ass.
In a Colgada, but facing square with your partner, not opening up.
Okay. So don't.